There you are. Right, guys, this is your boy here, Roger Moore, and if you need to celebrate the gospel music like our regime, but you know, we have had some really kind of, let me turn this on this slightly. Really bad, some bad news, man. As I always say, I'm a British born Jamaican stroke Caucasian, but my Jamaican side of my family, nothing but love for them. Went to Jamaica decades ago, but still love my people from Jamaica. And you know me already, guys, I rock my heritage all day, every day. That's why and who I am. But it's sad to see one of the third strongest ever recorded hurricane has hit Jamaica. Now, usually Jamaica, obviously we're going to wait for the reports. There was hurricanes hitting Jamaica, and the Jamaicans are almost gone, yeah, they hit us, but they don't really hit us, you know what I mean? A lot of the small islands get hit from you know, how the area works and so on. But unfortunately, the first strongest has hit Jamaica. Now, there is going to be, it's not, you know, we don't know the full extent of the damage. We pray that there's no fatalities. There's already been known to have 20 fatalities in Haiti. But we know what the state of Haiti is. As we know that that's a nation that took its sovereignty away from European settlers. And it's the reason why it's the most poorest country in the world for doing that. But it's in that had a good knockings, and Cuba's facing a category 3, but Jamaica had a category 5. So I'm thinking to myself, right, what does category 5 feel like? I sat down and I said to my brethren, I said, listen, you know, we had a windy day, which I was hoping they'll get the game called off. And it was going miles per hour, was going about 30-40 miles per hour. Yeah, gust were, not the wind, but the gust. And it was bad when it leaked. Things were trying to tip over. You know, like just tipping over. We had like you know where the coaches go in football. One of them was lifting off the ground because of that wind. And that was barely 40 gust. So I sit down and think that it's not obviously not one. It's not 2 times faster. It's not 3 times faster. It's not 4 times faster. It's potentially up to 5 times faster than that wind that I was in. Guys, to have that consistent is absolutely crazy. Yeah. So whatever building you're in, there will be damage. Whoever's outside will get hurt. There will be even cars lifted from the ground. It's that serious. And not only that, the amount of rain, the size of they're saying the problem is as well, there's the wind, but think about it, it's a slow moving hurricane as well. So it's not blowing over Jamaica. It's like a couple hours and it's done. It's a storm that's gonna hanker. There's a long start, then bam, it goes crazy, but it draws it out, man. And this is a real issue for me when it comes to Jamaican people. We are very poor, networking around the world. You know, in America, in the UK, and in Jamaica, South Canada. You know, Canada, US, and the UK are big populations of Jamaican people. And for me, the investment back into Jamaica in the right way. Some of us would love to do it, but the infrastructure is not there for that investment in place, and investment not only of money but of wealth, of knowledge, of development, of to and fro, of people, of, you know what I'm saying, that's helping out both sides. So you have a duck to this side, we have to go back and develop things back home in Jamaica. I just don't think it's in a great place. And then when you see disaster like this, you're thinking we don't own our pathways to Jamaica, and it is a problem for me. But either way, what we need to do, people, is decide this is not going to sort out by Christmas. You know, I spoke to my co work or colleague, Nadlocks, and she's talking about what happened at St. Vincent. She just come back from there, and there's an island that got destroyed by a hurricane in the vicinity, I think, not far from the main island, St. Vincent, and it's got loads of nice spaces. It's got totally destroyed. They haven't touched it. It's been over 6 months. Just left it. It's that bad. So when you see, it doesn't mean that it gets fixed within the next couple of months. It's going to be a long process. Christmas is coming up, guys. It's October. It's going to be November very, very soon. And people are staring at November, December. The restoration of power lines, drainage, and so many things. Will it happen before that time? No, probably won't. So I do shout out to people. Please, let's have a look at how we can support. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we won't know the full extent of the disaster for another couple of days, realistically, because when you see the parts start, you see it's not too bad, but the problem is the bad parts we just don't see until somebody gets there. So I know there's news reporters doing their best to get to them spaces anyway. So we see how that really looks at that. But the sad thing is AI, much as I love it, it's getting involved and people are starting to use AI imagery just to get the first people to have the shot. So that's a shame. I got that was highlighted. And also what we need to recognize as well, guys, is climate change. I don't business if you say, this don't happen too often. Don't watch this, Roger. Weathers are getting more severe. I'm not talking about the earth being warmer, but it would be a warmer earth to actually create a hurricane, as winter collides with summer. Anyone who knows past their lessons when it comes to these systems, weather systems and so on. But again, what we do in the West, as I would say, developed world, and there's stalling that's going on just because man want to make money, use of fossil fuels and all these things. You know what I'm saying? You can say, what are you doing, Roger? Listen, what I can do is the best I can do within, even what frustrates me in Birmingham is because of the binmen strikes, we don't even have the bin separated. It's just bunging everything together, and it's very, 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 very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to do every part, no matter how small it is, for the environment, because what happens, what we think is cool to us really turns out really bad in developing world. You know what I mean? Developing world. Now, anyone who's been to Jamaica, generally it's everything is around the hill area, so everything's based around the beaches and so on. Listen, man, that area's getting battered, water surges and whatever. It's terrible. But not only Jamaica, but there's Haiti and there's Cuba, and maybe more to come with Bermuda as well. We haven't seen that. We ain't seen what's going to happen next. So we just pray when it calms down and whatever. We pray for the people in Jamaica. But guys, let's have a look at how we can consistently support Jamaica going forward, not just over the next couple of weeks. We'll be looking at how we can do that from a station-wise. So anybody out there who has legitimate ways within our community to really help. I am not looking for no offense to Christian Aid and all these companies. I don't want a big company like that coming to us, guys. I want genuine people that's going to go over there to Jamaica. If you're going to go to Jamaica this Christmas to help and support the people and use your knowledge, or you people, somebody who wants to go out there and support, please contact us at Affinity Extra anyway, because we want real people. We want to support real people impacting and supporting back Jamaica. So however we can do it in terms of support, in terms of publicity and so on, please let us know. This is Roger and Affinity Extra. God, we just pray that that Jamaica will get through this, ironically for the better. But it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, and and it's sad. It's sad, real sad, guys, real sad. But listen, this is Roger and Affinity Extra, celebrity gospel music of Black origin, and please let's support Jamaica after this disaster called Hurricane Melissa has hit the country. And don't forget the rest.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy.